All right. Hello. I'm trying to think. I hope the background sound and stuff is not going to be too much, and hopefully the image on this is all right. So, hello. Today is August 12th, so it's been a little while since I have been on here to talk and kind of update you on things. So, I apologize. This is probably going to be a long one because it has been so long, and I have some updates that I want to share and just kind of remember when I look back on this and remember what was going on and whatnot. So I'm gonna try to put these in order. I wrote them out. Kentucky. I realized in my last video I didn't talk about my trip to Kentucky at all. So I spent just a little under a week up there. I left on, I think, Tuesday, and I went and stayed with my friend Jody in High Point. Stayed there for the night. It was really good to see with her, chatted with her, and then I drove about 7.5, 8 hours on Wednesday to go see Steven's family, and I stayed with Steven's dad, and it was a really good visit. It was really good to spend time with his dad. My best memories of the trip is him and I just kind of sitting on the front patio or the back patio and just sitting and just hanging out and not really having to talk, but just small talk here and there, and it was really enjoyable. I had a really lovely time with him. There was some stuff that happened that I guess kind of was expected, but I feel like I handled it the best that I could, and my goal was to, spend time with his dad and his sister, and those were the two primary things I wanted to do to get to just build my relationship with them. They are very important to me, and family is very important to me. So growing and being able to have an extended family is really exciting to me. So that was good. All in all, even with some hiccups along the way, I think the trip was totally worth it. Really glad that I went. And it was kind of like the last hurrah before work starts and everything. So that was good. I'm glad about that. New job update stuff. So I did start at the coffee shop like I had said, and I was just exhausted that first closing shift. I think it was just my body getting used to it and getting into the hang of it. Also not a big fan of the closing shifts, but hey, you got to be thankful for what I have to be thankful, not you, but I need to be thankful for what I get. And so I had only 2 days that I worked this week, which is awesome. I really love this phasing into working and not overworking myself and not jumping into anything too quickly and not going from not working to a 40, 60, 80 hour a week job. Absolutely no thank you. I still to this day am so glad that I quit my job when I did in December, because the amount of lessons that have come since then about the quality of life and me setting my own work boundaries and setting space for myself and being able to say no, I have just grown immensely these last I guess now it's eight-ish months. Has been amazing. I've been so thankful that it's just that I had the money I did in storage. So been really good. So I think the coffee shop is going good. I like the busy days. When it's busy, I am there. I am totally there for the busy. And then it gets slow. But honestly, because it is, I have to realize from my barista jobs that I've had in the past, it was really, really busy areas in Southern California where it didn't stop. So it's interesting coming to a small town and just having so much dead time. And so I've been pretty much hired to do side work. What is going on with this little gray? It's like a little character in here. By the way, if you don't know this about me, I love my grays, so that's why I don't pluck them out. I think they're beautiful. See, I got a couple of them. I think they're lovely. Anyways, and then I met with the co-teacher that I'll be preschool teaching with starting at the end of August. I met with her let's see, today's Friday. I met with her Wednesday, and I really like her. She's adorable. She's so cute. She's so sweet, and we're both kind of at this point where we're just like, hey, we're all about boundaries. We're all about communicating. And she actually said, you know what, like if you're working with someone this closely, it's kind of like you're in a marriage. And I thought, you know what, that's actually a really good point. I never thought about that. You need to be able to communicate with this person, be honest with this person if there's something that needs to get, like, you want your job to be something that you're comfortable with, and I want and she wants the same thing if we want to have that communication. So really excited to work with her. I start on the 24th is the first day. I'll be there the first full week of August, and then starting the week after that, first week of like September, full week of September, I'll be working Monday, Wednesday, Friday at the preschool, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at the coffee shop. And I feel like that's a lot, part of me, but I have to remember it's this really perfect situation because the preschool only goes from 8 to like 12:30, which is phenomenal. I am all for that. Then that gives me the entire rest of the day to do whatever I need to or want to do. And I did tell the coffee shop, at least at this point, I don't want to do both jobs in one day. I need to see how do I feel, how's my energy and everything. And then I'll work maybe like 6, 7, maybe tops 8 hours at the coffee shop Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. But I think they'll probably be the mornings, so they won't be. It won't be too hard. I'm really looking forward to that. When Steven comes back, things will shift and change. I'm going to probably ask for my Saturdays back, or maybe just like pick up here and there, because I want my time with Steven. I want my time with him, that's for sure. Let's see. So that's job update stuff. And then I start my third lawn mowing person this weekend, so that'll be good. Then like the course that I was going through, the creative business, the business course that I went through for creatives, we are the group that I meet with, I call my group Freedom to Play, because I want to really encourage all of us to like have that space to play and enjoy and have like community with each other. But I also am kind of shifting it for us to like go over the course again. We had access to this course for 2 years, so really excited about that. We're starting in September on module 1 again, and I think that'll be really good for the business. I made 2 sales inside of my Etsy store, which is phenomenal. I'm super excited about that. I want to keep getting that up. And then I'm working on my website, which is another big thing. If anybody's interested, my website is homelandmadeshop.com. And so that is slowly growing out, and then slowly building that on Shopify. Pretty excited about that. Let's see what else. So the boys started school last week, and I've been kind of Steven and I are kind of going through these like phases of like, we're not there to, I guess I was really excited last year. I took them to school a lot at the beginning of the school year, and I think I'm just getting kind of like flashbacks of how much dedication and how much time we put towards them at the beginning of the school year, and getting to know their teachers, helping their teachers out with like tasks or getting their classrooms ready, or like assignments, or just really, really good communication with the teachers. And this hasn't been super big public information, but I don't know if I'm fairly certain that I don't want kids, and I don't think Steven wants any more either. So I kind of feel like this is my last shot with the boys, with Steven's boys. And so I feel like this is my one like opportunity to be like in a mom position and to help out. And so I really liked last year and being able to step in and to do that. And so I feel kind of like there's an empty space this year with not doing that. And like, I don't know, taking them to like doctor's appointments and scheduling things for them, and just really getting them all set up here, and going to every single football game, every single wrestling match. It's weird to me that we're not going to be a part of that this year. And so that's kind of crazy to me. It's just crazy. Like, why? It just, it's hard to not be by them. It's hard to not be near them. I would much rather be near them and be a part of their life every single day than to be kind of estranged on the other side of the country and not really have a choice of being close to them. So that's been really hard. But I did come up with an idea that I was trying. I constantly every week I'm trying to think like, what can I do for the boys to like make them feel loved and to give them like confidence and like let them know like I'm praying for them and just really wanting to be a part of their life and just letting them know like, hey, like we do miss you guys a lot. So I came up with like there's an affirmation. An affirmation deck is something that like it's a deck of cards and like you can pull one each day and you can look at it and it's usually like a first person statement. Like for instance, like this is an affirmation deck. It has like a pretty this is from my business course and it has like this on the back of it and then on the front it says I begin by playing, I begin by finding joy and light in this new thing. And so like this is a huge one that's been speaking to me lately because this is a very, even though I'm almost 3 months into this, it's still a very new phase for me. And in order for me to begin like this change in this process, I have to begin by playing. I have to find joy and light in like what stage I'm in right now, rather than me being like, oh, I'm not going to be happy until Steven comes back, or I'm not going to be happy until XYZ. So it's just that's what like the affirmation cards are. So I designed and printed out and cut out and everything a deck for the boys that are specific to their age. I did some research and found some like affirmations kind of specific to them. So I cut them out and designed them and actually I want to show you. Hold on. I'm pretty excited about that. So I have like a deck specifically for like Aiden, and then I have a deck specifically for Tyler, and I designed them both a little bit differently. And so like all of Aiden's have like a little plant on them, and I like kept it through like the same colors and the same style, so they'll have like a little plant on them. And then for Tyler's, I put they're also different color scheme, but like it's specific. And then I just put like kind of like abstract designs at the bottom of Tyler's, which are kind of so anyways, I created those, and I was thinking, oh, if I send the entire deck, they're probably going to look at it once and they're not going to pull one each day. They're probably like gonna look at it once and be like, okay, cool, and then put it aside. So my idea was to send them maybe a card every week or every couple weeks with like a little encouragement note on the back, because it's fun to get mail. At least I know this about them. They like getting mail. So I was just gonna try to be encouraging through that and just while they're away. And then I don't know, I'm thinking I might make Steven and I like a t-shirt of Tyler's like school mascot or whatever, and maybe like Steven and I wear it on the day that he has his wrestling matches or something to support him. We're just trying to come. If anybody watches this and has ideas on how I can be supportive from far away, please let me know, because I'm all for that. I'm wanting to be supportive. It's just really hard to do it long distance. And also something that I've had to come to the realization of in listening to a lot of like the stepmom podcasts and the books I've read and stuff is like, I can't write them a text or something that has like a question and that I expect something back from. Because then I'm going to end up being disappointed. I have to go about it in a way of saying something or texting them something that's not open-ended. It's like, of just like, hey, I did XYZ and thinking of you. Like yesterday, the Kona truck came by, and like the other day I texted them saying like, hey, I took a picture of the Kona truck and I said, hey, thinking of you guys, like, because the Kona truck went by. Like that doesn't require them to text back anything or give a response. So that's been, I think, freeing to not like require them to respond to me, but just like show up the best that I can. Let's see what else. Wedding updates. I think we found our photographer, and I think we're all set. So before I make that any announcement, I want to make sure I get that photographer all set. I need to get my dress, whatever the word is that I can't think of right now, to like it's hemmed on the bottom and stuff. I know it starts with like an A. The word is missing my brain right now. Anyways, I need to get it hemmed and like taken up and stuff. And I washed my shoes that I think I'm gonna wear for the wedding. And then they're like sandals. So they're like they're my Choco Adventure sandals. So I thought those would be fun. And then I have some boots that I'm potentially going to wear for the like first part of the wedding or whatever too. So that's that. And Steven's going to, I think, be looking at a potential like suit or not tux, but like some sort of like nice matching pant jacket thing, I think, this week out in Japan, which is pretty exciting. Then let's see what else. Working out update. I have not been doing as good. I think that as soon as I started the job, it's kind of thrown me into a curve of transition, and it's always hard for me like to stay in with something consistently when there's change. So haven't been doing as well, but I have been gaining weight, which is really, really excellent. It's really good. So I'm very happy about that. I'm making progress, but I need to stick to it. And I am seeing differences in my body change and muscle growing, and I'm really happy about that. Let's see. I had maybe 2 more things. So not yesterday, I think it was maybe the day before, but I took the Jeep out and I had a really fun day taking the Jeep, and I went to like Beaufort and had like a drink and some soup, and like that was really fun. And then I popped over to Atlantic Beach and went to the beach for a little bit. Lovely day. And then I popped over to excuse the dog. I popped over to I think it's Crystal Coast Brewing, and had a really fun time over there. And I was going to plan on doing like the full loop down to Emerald Isle and like stop at Carolina Home and Gardens, but I had a headache all day. So then I ended up not going. But then I ended up coming back and I got a new plant. So here's my newest little plant right here. So that's exciting. And then the last thing I was just going to say is I think that I continually keep seeing a theme kind of happening in life right now where, Teeny, stop. I keep seeing this theme that I want to share with others as well of, I think it's really important for us to only share our own story and not share other stories, which kind of goes hand in hand with like gossiping. But even if like it is like a true thing that happened to someone else, it's not our place to share that person's story with somebody else. And so I think that's really important going back into work, because it's not my space or my place to share what's happening in other people's lives. And so that's something I'm really trying to be careful with. I think that along with that, like, it's kind of a separate idea, but I'm seeing a theme that if something is stressing me out, like let's say I want to go start like this business that I'm doing, if it starts stressing me out to the point where it's like not enjoyable, then my whole goal in my work is being missed. If I'm stressing myself out so much that the joy is taken out of it, and that's the whole reason why I wanted to do it, then something needs to shift. And so that's where I'm finding there's so much importance in empty space, being able to play, being able to do things that bring me joy and having freedom, and not doing something that's like an unwanted chore, and just allowing space in that flow and as I grow. So that's it. I'm so sorry this is 19 minutes, but I had to get this all out. I'm sure I'll have some other updates too. I'm sure something's going to happen. But that's it. Thanks for watching if you made it this far.